My name's Corey Wargo. This is Speech Performance 2, Proper Batting Stance. My whole life I've either been playing baseball or coaching baseball. Went to college, Division I scholarship. And basically have been around it and love teaching it. What we're going to discuss here is the proper batting stance. First things first, is there really a proper batting stance for the beginning player? Depends on who you talk to and what their philosophies are. The answer can be definitely complicated, but I'm going to break it down in simplest terms. For the beginning player, so you can have the easiest, most simple batting stance there is. To the casual fan, a player's batting stance is the most recognizable thing about a player. From Cal Ripken's many different stances through his entire career, which, in my opinion, proves that there's not one proper batting stance that is correct. I agree to a certain extent that you have to have certain things, and that's what I'm going to explain. Hitting a baseball is almost a science in the modern era of baseball, and a proper batting stance will get you in the right positions, whether it be your hands, your core, your head, your legs, your feet. All goes into it. The most important thing about a stance is getting the proper stance for comfort. Number one is always comfort. If you're not comfortable, you're not going to be a very good hitter. You have to be comfortable. There are many parts of the stance: the head, the hands, the upper body, and the lower body. Each part has its own purpose when it comes to hitting. To quickly break down the stance, I'll briefly explain how and why each part is important to beginning of the swing. First, your head. Your head needs to be straight. It can't be cocked. It can't be looking down. You need both eyes to hit the ball, looking directly into the pitcher. Number two, your hands. Your hands have to be basically about your shoulder, back shoulder, right next to your ear. Some people like them way back. Some people like them resting on their shoulder. Some raise them up. Right here in this general area is where you need your hands to be. Nice and loose. Next is the always debated elbow. Should it be up? Should it be down? I'm sure everybody that's been around Little League for years and years and years hears that one dad yelling, "Get your back elbow up. Get your back elbow up." Does it have to be up? No. Because when you go to swing, your elbow has to be tucked down by your side. So technically, for the beginning player, the elbow should be tucked down and held very loose. Not up, but down. Next is your core. Your core's from what I call nipples to knees. It has to be loose. You've got to be able to breathe. You can't squeeze tight. If you're tight, you're slow, which is going to make your swing slow. Next is your knees. Some people say bend your knees. I don't want people's knees bent. I want your knees soft, which means slightly bent, able to jump, but not stiff. Just very soft, slightly bent. Your back knee should be a little bit inside of your back foot, but that's also pretty well advanced stance. So, knees slightly bent just fine. Soft. Feet. Your feet should be pointing directly across, straight. Okay? Not cockeyed, not turning too much. Nice and loose. Weight distribution. Weight distribution on your feet should be 60% on your back foot, 40% in your front foot. That way when you go to hit the ball, you're pushing off your back foot, you're already ready in an explosive position. With that being said, That's pretty much all there is to the batting stance. Those simple rules to follow is how simple it really is for a batting stance. Head straight, hands by your ear, soft core, slightly not bent, but soft knees, knee inside the foot, 60-40 ratio. Follow those simple instructions, you pretty much got yourself a good batting stance for the beginning baseball player. Now, go ahead and use that explosive swing. Hopefully I helped you.